What's up, y'all? Let's go Strain 615. And I'm trying to break in this camera that I bought last Saturday. The following discussion I'm about to have with you YouTubers, conservatives, and patriots alike is going to be a little, as usual, full tilt. I'm going full tilt on this. So, Susan Wojnicki of YouTube, either you plug your ears or just go away. You start with me like the way Mark Zuckercock has recently. I'll tell you about that one soon. Susan Wojnicki, you start with me and I'm taking you to court. Now, what do you think the judge is going to say when he hears the legal disclaimer? And I said legal disclaimer that I put here. I'll say it one more time so you can understand that I'm speaking English. The following subject matter is going to contain coarse adult language. And I'm not doing this to please the liberals or the PC jerks. I'm doing it to tell the truth. Not anybody else's version either. So here goes. Minnesota and Baton Rouge, Louisiana are currently in the news right now over two shootings allegedly by their respective police forces. The Minnesota shooting took place after an incident in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where there was a call made to 911 about somebody carrying a gun. When the police arrived on the scene, they scuffled with the person that was carrying the gun. And the result was that shots were fired after it was found that he was carrying a gun. The Minnesota incident was a traffic stop. And yes, the driver admitted to carrying a gun. But he did something to force the officer in that situation to take action. Okay, now here's where the common sense comes in. Number one, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Why was that guy carrying a gun? Just like Minnesota. Why was he carrying a gun? What did these two fools both need guns for? Did they have permits for them? Were they allowed to legally have them? Were the guns registered and not stolen? And what kind of track records with the law in both states did these two guys have? These are the questions that the media refuses to ask as usual. Because it's going to be their version of a story and screw somebody that actually knows the truth. Then we have this ridiculous protest in Dallas, Texas, which resulted in 7 officers injured and 5 officers dead. Now, who wants to step forward and be accountable for this one? It's real easy to act irresponsible and try to put it on someone else. But as soon as the shots went off, you protesters turned into nothing but a bunch of cowards and you ran for it. You ran for it like the chickens that you are, running from the farmer that's looking to take you to the slaughterhouse. And who was it that went into the line of fire? That's right. The very same police officers you hypocritical assholes were protesting against in the first place. I didn't see any of you going in there and stopping the punk who had an assault weapon. Him and his 4 pals said, "We're going to kill some white cops." Was that what you assholes wanted? Are you proud of yourselves? Because those 5 dead officers are now on your stupid asses. All on you. And then during the morning, Loretta Stench, the puppet of Der Fuhrer, butthurt old fuckface, is going to come out and start running her mouth? Bitch, what the hell do you think you got to say that's going to change anything, being that you're a racist yourself, and that you're still doing your racist master's bidding, while he's hiding underneath the desk like the gutless coward that he is? And if you notice, he didn't say shit about the recent murders in Chicago over both the Father's Day and July 4th weekends. He didn't say shit about that either, did he? And neither did Loretta Stench. There's too many hypocrites in our midst. And I know who most of them are. It don't take much, but I already know. Because I have common sense. Do any of you idiots out there have it? Do any of you so-called protesters have it? Did you use it when all hell broke loose? Then, we have the Dumbo crap terrorists running their mouths about gun control again. Hey, assholes! Was this punk that was doing the shooting exercising gun control? When he was pointing his gun at police officers and firing it at them? That's your version of gun control? And this goes for you fucking liberals too. Mind your own business! This shit don't concern you! You're just doing it because you want attention. Because people like me, and patriots like me, know what a bunch of assholes you really are. You and the Dumbo crabs are the terrorists in this country. You motherfuckers are the ISIS of the United States. You're the terrorists. You're the cancers that need to be removed. And you fucking Dumbo crabs with your little protest. Was this what you wanted? Your little sit-in? Fuck all of you. This bullshit's on you too. Your little whining and crying stunts just cost 5 Dallas police officers their lives. Any of you want to step up and accept responsibility? I highly doubt it. If you don't know how to respect the police, and you expect respect in return, you're not going to get it. I think the smart things to do is this. If you get in a situation with the police, you do what they tell you to do, case closed, and you keep your mouth shut. Morons! You don't think that you're going to try to get into it with a cop and think you're going to win. That's not going to happen. You are forcing that officer or officers to take action. When you're pointing a gun, a stolen gun, at a police officer, you are not a victim. You're not a victim. You're stupid enough to do it. You better be smart enough to die because of it. Again, when you point a gun at a cop, you're not a victim. What you're gonna be is a dead loser. You understand that now? Black Lives Matter. And I got a question for you assholes and you liberal nutsacks. Last year, in Knoxville, Tennessee, a 15-year-old black boy, raised by two parents, a mother and a father, who wanted to be the next Richard Sherman, who wanted to go to college and then be a professional NFL football player to make his parents proud of him. He'll never have that chance. His life was cut down by a black punk with a gun. And being that this little boy's parents taught him to fight against wrong with right, paid for it with his own life when he tried to protect 3 innocent girls from the same said black punk with a gun. I can't say there's a happy ending for his parents, because the black punk got cut down by the cops. Because that same black punk took a little boy's life. So here's the jackpot question to you scumbags at Black Lives Matter and you fucking liberals. Where the fuck were you when this little boy got killed? He was an African American just like all of you. Except he was making his way through life. And he had ambition and dreams. And he wanted to do the right thing by his parents. 2 parents that worked. 2 parents that taught him morals and values. Who now have to grieve for the rest of their lives for the loss of their little African American boy. So where the fuck were you assholes when that happened? Where the fuck were any of you? Where were the protests for him? Did his life matter to any of you? It obviously didn't, because you love the thugs. You love the scumbags. Their lives matter to you fucking jerks. Never mind that he was a responsible African American boy who again had dreams and ambition, who was in the prime of his life, cut down by a worthless punk. A worthless piece of shit fucking punk with an illegal gun. His life didn't matter to any of you. So here's my answer. Fuck all of you. Fuck you Black Lives Matter assholes. Fuck you liberals. Fuck you dumbo crap terrorists. You're all a joke. And, Black Lives Matter, you're parading around making yourselves look like the savages that you already are, or you're too stupid to know that you actually are. You're showing the whole world who the assholes really are. Now, do you have something you want to say about that? You're a joke. You're all an elaborate joke. You're what the fuck is wrong with this country? You're what's wrong with this country. But as I said before, the blood of those 5 Dallas police officers is on every single one of you now. And that's not going to go away. It's also on Loretta Stench, Elijah Cumming, and of course, Der Fuhrer, Butthurt, oh fuckface. All of those lives are on every single one of you. I applaud you idiots, although I don't know why I'm doing it. Why I'm applauding a bunch of assholes, I have no explanation for. By the way, the asshole with the AR-15 is laying on a slab in the morgue. Fuck him. His 3 playmates, they're clammed up. But climbing up isn't going to save you from a death sentence. Because in Texas, if you kill a cop or a Texas Ranger, you better kill yourself while you're at it. Nobody does that in Texas and lives. What I think should happen is they should televise the execution of these 3 remaining assholes that did this. To show you what people will and will not tolerate. And in Texas, you're going to do this? Maybe you should have stayed in school. It's already too late for that, however. You had your chance. You 3 assholes, you got yourself some one-way tickets straight to hell. Your 4th playmate, not so much. And I don't feel sorry for him. You're dumb enough to point a gun at a cop. You're smart enough to die. And you fucking so-called protesters, All those lives are on every single one of you. What an accomplishment. Ghost Train 615. Signing off.